Hello everyone, where's my game? There it is. Welcome to the stream. We are at Watkins Glen. This is one of my usual ARCA and NASCAR streams that are sort of usual at this point. However, ARCA this week is at a road course. And it's actually quite nice to drive. I mean, it's a handful, it's intensive, but it's not horrible. It's quite fun, and it's easier to be consistent than it was with the next gens at Kota. Those are much harder to get the hang of than this combination. I'm just gonna check my audio quickly. I feel like that could be louder without being too loud. Is that right? I think so. That doesn't seem... Nah, maybe down a little bit. I shouldn't start messing with it now. So we've got a few practice laps that we can do. Got about 15 minutes until the session proper. So we'll do some laps. Get back into the swing of this. I have done a race with this combination earlier in the week. Off stream. So it's not alien to me. However, after this we're doing the NASCAR Cup Series cars at...
You got the black flag.
That was an unsafe pit. I thought I was clean on that, but I guess not. Yeah, after this we're doing the NASCAR Cup Series cars at Kansas. I watched the third stage of the race last night. It was a very entertaining race. So at least that third stage, but lots of cautions, but it was good. Good fight for the lead at the end. So we're doing that, and I have not done a race of that early in the week. Just a little bit of practice. I think I'm alright there, but I do worry that, well, same as anywhere else, I'll kill my tyres, but well, we'll see. We'll try our best. I do hope we get some cautions to break it up in that, because I might need them, I think. Oh shit.
Go left.
Ah! Ah! We may be at our road course, but this is still ARCA. No doubt. There's a guy here. Like, the guy ahead of me on track, Dalton Jr. They're a rookie license, 1.7 SR, and about 100 I rating. Obviously, I'm going to assume this guy is not a road guy. He is an oval guy who's just racing this because it is road week. So he probably doesn't care about his rating or anything, you know, he just does these races when they come up, and then that's all he ever does on the road side, which is fine. But it is interesting because when you do mixed up races like this, you get people kind of out of like where you expect them to be, let's say. Like I'm A license, 4.9 I rating, and a safety rating, and 2.6 I rating, which isn't that high, but I'm gonna get absolutely schooled by people with lower I rating here because they're just good with this car. From the oval side, they're good with the car, and while it is different on the road, you gotta adapt to it. It's the same car. Oh shit, that's loose.
You got a toy car on the right. Go left.
In fact, it was that, yeah, that guy is struggling, to be honest, the Reese's car. Yeah, that's the guy I was just talking about is the guy that spun in front of me a minute ago. And again. So this isn't the race, but I might not be with that guy, because it probably, what, we got 8 registered, or it's not even looking like it was split. I might be with that guy in the race. We'll see in a few minutes. Oh shit. Gosh, how have we not hit something yet? This could be an interesting one if we're in a race with some of these. Should be a fun one. The Italian Jojo, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I forget the other name you go by. What would you rather me call you? Jojo? And hello, Cobb. How's it going? You fancy some ARCA, Cobb? It doesn't even look like it's gonna split, to be honest. We got like less than 10 minutes to race and only 9 now registered. Oh shit. Oof. Crunch.
You knocked your wheels out of alignment.
Works pain. Rip. I'm alright. Just trying to get into the groove of actually driving. Oh, look at this. Ho ho! Lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Man, it's oh, thank you, good guy. Lurking, doing the. I was about to do it myself. I got a few of them lately. I had one in a recent stream as well, and another one today. I don't usually get them often, so that's like surprising I had 2 so quickly. That is not the line. Hopefully that refreshed my chat. Yeah, it did. Nice. Good to know my things actually work sometimes. Where Nords? I know, I'm focusing on Nords. After I get these 2 races done, I'm done with Nords. Not done with Nords, starting on Nords. And I'm not doing the NASCAR races next week. I'm gonna skip them. I'm almost got my participation. I think I'm done on ARCA. I've already done this race once this week, so I am actually done on this. And after this week, after the Kansas race, I'll have one more race I need to do on A-Class NASCAR to get that participation credit. Oh shit. I am not getting in the groove here at all. Come on. Stop getting loose on me. Yeah, I just need one more Class A NASCAR race, so I can afford to skip next week. I'll just be practicing Nords and then doing Nords at the weekend. That's the main aim. Maybe I'll end up doing it on Monday or something, but I might want a break. I don't even know if I'm working on Monday. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, true. I did crunch the wall, didn't I? The only reason I didn't pit is because like I might do it in the race, and I should probably actually practice driving a little bit with a crunched up car. But I haven't put in a really good lap yet, anyway. I don't think. I can't remember what my best lap earlier in the week was, but I haven't done a lap that I felt was on the edge yet. But it's fine. Yeah, it slides way more coming out of, like, through the bus stop than I remember it, but could be a not very grippy track either. I didn't look. Hey Tick, how's it going? I was looking at that, you posted a endurance championship earlier, didn't you? And I was looking at it and I was like, oh, 24 hours of Spa. I've never done a 24-hour race in ACC. Is it possible to do like just that, or do you think it would just be like fully subscribed for the whole season anyway, and trying to join that late isn't a good idea? You can sign up for individual races. Okay. I need to find people to do it with, but that was tempting seeing that. 24 hours of ACC. Okay, am I ruling you out, Cobb? To be fair, ACC 24 hours of Spa sounds like a better idea in some ways than oh shit, than iRacing 24 hours of Spa. If only for, well, rain, which was still lacking iRacing, and also the car selection. You know, we got all the GT3s and much more modern GT3s overall. But, you know, obviously you are limited to, you know, privately organised events. There is no big 24-hour, like, public thing. I really want to do a 12-hour Bathurst in ACC. I really, really, really want to, but I never even see them. I don't go looking for them, but I never see them. Yeah, sometimes you just can't get it together. It's worth taking a break. It's hard to, especially when, you know, if you have things to do in your life, you can't just practice all day. So when you sit down and practice and you're really not feeling it, and it's like one of your few times to practice, oh, that's so annoying. Because you can't, you may not be able to just come back tomorrow. Yeah, certainly at like esports level, yeah, ACC seem to have some issues with like DDoS attacks and stuff, haven't they? I think, you know, sort of normal league organised race that isn't like crazy esports should be fine, but you'd still need a decent server running it with that many people, I would assume. I can't remember what happened to you guys for VTLM. I know you had some sort of driver swap issue.
You got a slow car on the right. You got a slow car on the right. You cut that corner.
Can't remember what it was.
Slow down penalty.
Best I can do is tell us a poor record. I can't even do 1 minute on that track. Yeah, I feel you, Jojo. I try and do as few laps of poor record as I can. We've got that in the VTuber GT calendar though, end of the season. So I will come back to it soon. That was my first VTuber GT race in ACC was Paul Ricard, and I disconnected in the middle of race 1 of 2, so not the best debut. I'm never sure whether to shift up to 4th before turn 1 because you come down straight away. There's some pace in this, even though I'm crouched the car and don't have fresh tyres at this point. Look at this. This guy's gonna hold me up there. Bit too deep into the bus stop anyway. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Bang! If that was the race, I would have tried to avoid that a bit more, but I kind of knocked him back in the right direction. I'm being a good guy here. Now my wheel is off center. Maybe we'll box this lap. Not that I hope to be driving into the pits in the race, but that's speeding, isn't it? Might be. End of season. Yeah, at least the finale in VTuber GT is no longer a 2-hour. They're normally 1-hour races, so then perfect time to come into the pits. Qualifying starting. Yeah, it used to be double length and double points for the final round, but it's not anymore. It's just a normal race, so at least it's only an hour. Yeah, that's weird. You didn't plug it in while you were spectating, did you? Or anything like that? Because it's not like iRacing where you can plug your wheel in after the sim has launched. It has to be on before, like before you turn it on. I can't remember if you did there. Hey Mentrix. I didn't spin there, I just got spun into. And yeah, that was going for a long time, wasn't it? Yeah, I would be more cautious in the race. Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that. There it is. Thank you, Guy. Yeah, that was a weird bug. I've never heard of it before that I know of. Oh no, we're car number 1. Crap. Yeah, this didn't split. Hello Nappy, thank you for lurking. So I am the highest rated car in the split, which suggests that I should be the fastest guy and most likely to win the race, you would assume. Guy in the game chat says this is gonna be a caution fest. Well, I hate to break it to you, man, but cautions aren't turned on road courses. So, yeah, you're gonna have to drive through the drama. And then plus it's ARCA anyway, it's not even turned on the oval side. But being number 1 car in this doesn't really mean anything because, like I said earlier, there's people in this that have bad road iRating. Well, I say bad, but you know, lower than me, let's say. But they're oval people. That's why they don't really care about the roadside. They just do these road course races when they pop up. So they're probably better than me, but just don't, you know, don't grind the iRating. Not that I really grind the iRating. ARCA is like a lower, like kind of just a lower series in the NASCAR ladder. I suppose, I guess it's, I say maybe F4 type in a way. That's such a weird way of comparing it, but yeah, like the Cup Series is the top one, the Xfinity Series is the second, and the Truck Series is the third, and those are the main 3. The other ones are a bit. When you go below that, it's much more like much less publicized. But I think ARCA, there's a few different ARCAs as well, which makes it confusing. But ARCA, I think, is basically below that. Below those top 3, you've got ARCA. I think there's a national ARCA, but also an East ARCA and a West ARCA, which are like I guess lower than the national ARCA, which is kind of confusing. That's my understanding, anyway. The cars themselves are, I think, pretty much old Cup Series cars, but with a lower powered engine, kind of. That's probably not exactly right, but I think it is for the most part.
Green flag, green flag.
Right, it's try not to bid it in quali.
Okay, here comes your first
Hey, Tombstone.
lap.
Might have to focus on this lap because being car 1, I kind of actually do want a good quality lap. I want to be ahead of the inevitable chaos. I need to check the entry list because if we have that guy with 100 iRating, we could be in for some dodging. He was about 20 seconds off the pace on what is a very short track. Oh, that was on the limit into the bloody chicane. That's, oh shit. Well, this lap's fucked. Oh well. Yeah, I guess super lates, I guess you'd put below ARCA, maybe? And I guess there it kind of splits, because you probably should put super modified to the same level as super lates, right? And so on.
One more lap.
Didn't do as well in the first part of the lap. Oh, I got a good exit there. It's not actually that bad. Let's just try and not be too crazy here. You can use a lot of exit here. There's no off track. What are we gonna get? Where's Paul?
Chicken flag.
Let's get it. Stop so I don't get a stupid 1x at the end of quality. It's pole for now. See if I keep it. It's only by not a very big margin. The truck said it's true, #1 on the weekend, maybe. Sometimes. Super late. I always found that weird, that late model. I always genuinely used to think it was like they are like older model, but late it means latest, so it's like the opposite of what it sounds like. Because there's such a... Why would you shorten latest to late? That seems really weird to me. We do have the guy with 100 I rating in this split. They were, 20 seconds off the pace, so they didn't qualify. Kind of not surprised, but we'll see how things go here. Gridding up.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the right side. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Well, Nappy going straight in with the win bet. I am car #1 with, the pole position. Surely, surely I'm the favourite for the win, right? I can't fuck this up, right? Yeah, you don't get any confirmation that you've put the bet in, but it shows up on the bet bot thing on the bottom right at the moment. Although Nappy's yours is cut off a bit because I need to fix that. I didn't realize it extended like that. So yeah, you can do bet !bet FAQ. Is that a thing? Yes. There's some confusing instructions. It's a little bit confusing. The most confusing thing is like who put in a finish bet? Was it Cobb? Yeah. The annoying thing is like because you can bet for win and bet for top 5 and bet for finish. Like for example, if you bet finish and I get a top 5, you don't get anything back. Even though I did finish, I didn't get a top 5, so you'd lose your bet. Same if you've bet top 5 and I win, then again you don't get anything, even though I did get a top 5. I don't really like that, but I it seems better than nothing having this.
Catch the pace car.
It's a fun, interesting thing. Yeah, I wish I could like make it better. But coding a plugin like this that integrates into both Twitch and iRacing is not in my remit in any way, so... Because yeah, I'd make it work way better. Like if you bet top 5 and I win, then you would still get it because that's logical. You can place bets until halfway through the race, at which point they close. And bets placed after the race starts like offer less payout. The bet window, if it's up, does say that, and if you type the exclamation mark bet without anything, it will come up. I have made that work, I think. And it will actually tell you how much you would get, like the multiplier, if it comes through the result. Oh, I'm starting on pole in ARCA on a road course, but I'm not sure if I'd feel any better or worse on an oval. Who's P2? P2 is 1.2k rating, P3 is 1.7k. Yeah, you can bet. I think you can. Yeah. Win, top 5 finish, or crash are the 4 options. And anything like a disconnection or just me escaping from the race for any reason counts as a crash. Annoyingly, if I like do a pit stop and check the replay, that counts as a crash, I think, because I escaped, even though I could continue. I think I'm going to go quite early in hope that it will fan out quite a lot.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Thank you, Cobb.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green.
That guy, first gear was the gear to start in, not second, but I didn't want to risk wheel spin. But the guy behind me almost got a really good run as a result. This is nerve-wracking, honestly. Pulling out a bit of a gap so far, though. Not only 0.6, it looks more in the mirror than it does on the relative. Not second. Don't want second, it's too risky at most corners. Track guides say not even to use second out of the first and maybe even last corner, but I feel like the exit you get is so bad. I'm just trying to be really careful with the wheel spin. As in, not get any. .7, got a big gap to P3. There's a bit of a slide there, but should be okay. It's a short race this, it's only 15 laps, but yeah, you can kill the tyres on these cars. 0.3, nice. Try not to like do anything crazy or push, but drive fast. I just hope I get to the point where, you know, if he wants to win it, he has to push, and then he'll kill his tyres or make a mistake and give me proper breathing room. The 100 I rating dude has already disconnected, I've noticed, so we won't have to worry about passing him at any point. A bit deep, but it's okay. Over a second gap now, nice. I love how much easier it is to clout the curbs in this car compared to like open wheelers that I've driven here in the past. You still have to cut that first inside curb that much, but you just go flying. But it's still quicker, so you just have to deal with it, and I can't. A bit deep, but it's fine. Almost a 2-second gap, look at this. I think at least 3 or 4 people have disconnected now. I don't know what's happening further back, but the people have been in the wall, it seems. Way. Another one disconnecting. Dropping like flies in here.
Got 10 laps to go.
Not first. Why am I shifting down that much? Stop doing stupid things. Yeah, not as much of an increase on that last lap, but it's fine. I'm not trying to push the car or the tyres more than I need to, hopefully. Wait. Bit of a jump there. Hey Jordan, thank you for the hydrate. I will try and do that on a straight. Well, they're not very long here. We're trying to win an ARCA race. An ARCA race with admittedly probably very low strength of field, but an ARCA race nonetheless. And this car is gonna kill me if I lose focus. Slow car on the right.
Go left.
Thankfully he's well out of the way. Yeah, gap hovering at around 2 seconds, but I'm fine with that if it stays there. Yeah, my lap times have dropped, but I feel like I'm pushing less. I hope it's not just the tyres being killed after 4 laps. It's a fun combo, Jordan. It's the last day of it. If you have time, I do recommend giving it a go if you want. It's tough, but it's fun. Didn't think I would enjoy driving an oval car on a road course this much, but it's fun. My arms are already giving up after 7 laps, but it's fun. I'm gonna drink. There we go. Frankie Muniz. Yeah, current ARCA points leader Frankie Muniz, at least last time I saw. I don't know, Frankie Muniz is probably better driving an ARCA car than I am. Apparently he's got a bit of racing history before his ARCA stuff. Everyone's so surprised about that, but apparently he's been doing like local stuff for quite some time. Shit. Little slide, but caught it before it got any worse. Was a bit greedy on the throttle there. Gap still over 2 seconds. Oh, Force, what happened to him? That's a different guy, right? Isn't it? Or is it? I actually have no idea who was behind me. Oh no, they're back. They blinked out. They blinked out for a little while, but came back. Gap under 2 seconds. They blinked out again now. They are bringing the gap down. I think P3 is catching me too. Oh dear. I'm not sure if I can make Suzuka for VGT, so I'm not particularly excited yet. I will practice for it just in case, but I think I'll be that annoying guy joining a quali if I do that. Because I'll be that late. If I make it. He really is bringing the gap down. I'm bringing up the delta.
5 laps to go.
5 to go. Oh, it's 2 seconds again. Nice. Must have made some sort of error. Like, this is the position I wanted to be in. Like, yeah, okay, he seems a bit quicker now, but he's got to get all the way up to me in the remaining 5 laps and then past me. So he's got to push to get here as quick as possible. And, well, if you push too much, it bites you. So, yeah, it's on him to do all the work. Don't worry about being like, someone has to be last out of us anyway, right? Don't focus on that too much. All you can do is run your best race. Prep well, run your best race, that's all you can do. Because like, even if, you know, everyone in Mirai is like, let's say it's 5 of us, what is there, 5 of us in VGT? 6? You could be 6 out of 6, but 6th place, right? That still wouldn't be bad. Point is, if you focus on it too much, it's going to be a hindrance to you improving, you know? You can only focus on yourself. So what I'm trying to do here is focus on what I'm doing, not looking at that. I mean, I'm looking at the gap, but, you know, I'm not letting it consume me, you know? It's... Even if he's catching me, I still got to keep doing what I'm doing. There's nothing I can immediately do about that, except continue to do what I'm doing as best I can. 3 laps. Bit of an early turn in for that corner, didn't want to do that. Well, I was in second there. I don't mind being in second there, but I just try and avoid it. Second here is awful, because honestly, you put any amount of power down mid-corner and the rear end will break loose. .8 is definitely faster than me.
2 left to go. 2 to go.
2 to go. He gains some massive time some places and then loses it all again. That's over 2 again now. 2.3. It's like he just has... If he'd not made any mistakes, he probably would have caught me. But I think I assume he's catching up and then making a mistake because he's pushing and then catching up again. Oh shit. Bit weird there.
1 more lap to win.
White flag, white flag. Yeah, I mean, it's not new, to be fair. It has been there since day 1, but just doesn't get used much. It's just you can now see it. With fancy family roll. I know people who use the VC on occasion, but you know, not like the public VC gets used a lot at the moment anyway. Yes, that's right, we have a Who Wants a Soda Discord. That's the VTuber group that I am 1/3 of. Too late, Nappy. Look at me casually pressing Discord triggers on my stream deck while leading the white flag lap. This guy is sus. He doesn't want to do another lap. Checkered flag.
Nice win, Ollie.
Cheers. Thought you were going to catch me in the second half. Ah. Well, you know, not the strongest field by any means.
There's
But
no way. I couldn't get through the last turn in the beginning section like you were. You were quick, man.
not the most strong field it is, but we'll take the wins when they come. Because they don't come often. Especially not in the weird combination like this. Whoa! That might count actually as an oval win on my record, even though it's on a road course. I think it will, which is I'm not sure if I like that or not, but it is what it is. That would be my fourth oval win. No, third. I've only won 2. Hey, look at that! Look at those winnings. Was there a, you know, I'm gonna... Wait, no. Was there any big drama in this? Oh, come on, play. I think this is, no, this is a race. Or is it? No, it isn't. This must be practice. Oh, God. Where's the start of the race? You can't do anything. You can just bet them again next time. This was a race start from the back. Not too bad. Oh, I think it's glitched because it's only showing me this guy. It's meant to be showing the next incidents, but... I mean, here's an incident, probably. No. How is that not an incident? Yeah, no, this is glitched. I've screwed this up. What happened here? Oh, here we go. That's how his race ended. Okay. Well, it was pretty uneventful up front. But we take the win. We take the win. I'll take it. That'll be my last one for a long time. Hey, we're at 4.99 safety rating on both road and oval now. That's kind of cool. 2.4 seconds. Around 2-second gap the whole time. Had to keep focus. But it was fun. Anyway, Kansas. Something a bit bigger and a bit more left turn only. I'm not as confident in this as I was in that. But we'll see how we do. I think my biggest issue here is going to be saving tires, but we'll try our best. will be quite a long race. This we're going to be it's probably about an hour long, these races, depending on how many safety car periods there are. The NASCAR Cup Series. This is obviously the top of the NASCAR ladder. And it's looking pretty cloudy. My understanding is that the bottom of the corner is slower, but saves the tires a lot better. So we're probably going to be on the bottom of the track for pretty much the whole of it. Or, well, you know, as much as we can. But at the end of the race, maybe we will have to go up the top. Like if we don't need to save tires anymore. But I'm not sure how good I'm going to be at that. Oh shit. Yeah, I can't... You really want to be... Apparently, you really want to be like below that seam. Like, you want your left tires between the seam and the white line. But it's very hard to do that without actually hitting the like bottom of the banking. At least for me. And you can, and apparently should, just cut the entire trial section. Because it's just quicker. They don't do that in real life much, though. It's funny how, like, in this it's like, yeah, why not do it? In real life they actually don't. Had to get on the brakes slightly there, because I was going to drive straight into the wall. Just in practice right now, but 7 minutes until the proper session opens. No one else in the practice. Or at least no one set time. Brushing the wall already, that's good. I want to be able to do that more, but with it, I want to get a good entry but still manage to get on the gas full throttle so early without pushing up. If I do that, then I've nailed this low line, but... Oh shit. I find it really hard to get right. 31.6, I think that's pretty decent. Unless 36 is what I'm actually aiming for. It might be because I'm improving by another 0.2 apparently. I might be a half second off. I can't remember what the target time is. Yeah, I feel like it must be a 30 I'm aiming for because I've just done a 31.1. Yeah, no, I wasn't setting a good time. That 31.6 was awful. I think high 30s is probably what we should be doing for the low line, but we're not really getting there. Nope. Oh, I really damaged the car with that hit.
You knocked your wheels
That
out
was
of alignment.
bad. Properly to the left my wheel is. Let me just check. We've got no one else has set time. I'm just gonna check what the target was on VRS. Just to figure out if I'm vaguely in the ballpark of what I should be doing or not at all. Yeah, it's high. They did a 30.8. The track is not very well used, actually. Moderately low usage, it says. So maybe that's not awful, but I'm not in the 30s at all. But we can try again.
How to get disqualified from the iRacing Winter Derby in less than 30 seconds.
Classic. I have an idea for a new in 30 seconds short to make. In fact, I have ideas for a million, but I just never find the time to start making loads of them. And I did get disqualified from a rallycross practice session last week, so... I think I've only been disqualified from races in iRacing twice. The iRacing Winter Derby last year, and several years ago, a random hour-long LMP1 race at Monza. No, Spa. And I got disqualified for actually hitting my teammate. Like, we were just separate drivers in the race, but we drove for the same team. It was like... yeah, we both had an awful race, it was fine. We just laughed about it, but... that was like the last thing I did to get disqualified, I think. Well, it was one of the things anyway. That race was awful. And these laps are awful too. As I say, it's about an hour long race this, and we'll have probably safety car periods, and we will need to make a pit stop, certainly for fuel, but yeah, certainly for tires as well, probably. If we don't get a caution, we have to do it under green. I should practice a green flag stop, actually. Because on a lot of these NASCAR tracks, it's really hard to get into the pit lane from full speed, especially if there's people around you. The point where you should be accelerating off the corner is the point you should be slowing down. It's like, that's sketchy. They're actually registered, at least this one will split, but... no doubt I'll be like bottom of the top split or something like that. Usually end up in that awkward spot. Whoa, I'm gonna brush the wall. No, I'm not. Probably hurt the tyres doing that. Oh, already? Oh, I didn't even practice running the top. Oh, you know, that's... yeah, you need to slow down quite a lot to get off the banking. Yeah. Yeah, I hope I don't have to pit under green. Okay. Didn't really practice running the top, but we might just have to wing it late in the race and see what happens. if we really are in a battle for the lead at the end of the race, then people will probably be just all over the place anyway. It's a matter of just running whatever line you can find a gap in. Right, should get some practice laps in. Try and run the top for a minute or two. Oh no, it's only a minute left. Oh, goodbye FPS. Now there's a bunch of cars on track. Car 9 in this. Not as low as I maybe thought I'd be, but still. So I guess the aim is a top 10, if we can. We certainly managed that last time at Dover, so... Oh shit. That guy caught me way more than I thought he would. Oh shit. I haven't practiced qualifying at all, so it's going to be interesting. I should have done this practice on that setup, but I would have even done less practice if I'd changed it, so because it takes a moment. Okay, let's qualify.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap.
Okay, hopefully this is the big lap. Give me that green delta off the corner, yes. Oh, that's a big gain. I was 9th, where am I going to end up here? 8th. Ha! Okay.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
I wasn't that close. 9th again. About 7/10 off the pole, but oh well. Plenty of people behind us, so you know, we're 9th in car 9, so it makes sense, I guess. It'll do, probably. In fact, I'm gonna BRB for a moment before the race, since it's quite a long one. So catch you guys in just a second. I'm back. Just waiting for the last few to do their thing. Alright, here we go again. Annoyingly, you might get an ad in a minute. I don't actually want you to. But you might, because I pressed the wrong BRB button.
Are you okay? That's cool, you get me?
Oh, who's
I'm
in
sick.
actually?
Chromebook is in the house. Hello?
Chromebook.
Hello?
Oh dear. Okay, so we're starting 10th, car number 9. Outside line. Happy with the finish bet this time. Not expecting me to get a top 5, I see. I mean, it will be hard, I think. I think if everything goes right and well, I'll get top 5, but I don't, you know, I gotta get everything right to get top 5, I think. Which is fine. My aim is top 10, really, so if I can stay around this position, well, this is 10th, so if I can just be sort of between 5th and 10th, that's sort of where I think I'll end up.
Ron Thompson's here. A lot of normal guys here. Good morning, guys. Russ? Yeah, he thinks we're normal.
Like how all a lot of people on the overside seem to recognize each other in races, it's funny.
You have 3 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Three additional sets of tires. Oh dear, 30 FPS.
1 to go. Next time by. Line up on the outside. Pit road is closed right now.
Okay, here we go.
Get ready, going green.
Not sure what gear I should be starting in. Probably second. Second feels
Both
right.
car is off. Green, green, green.
Ooh, my FPS is really bad.
Car inside. Still there at the bottom. Still inside. Clear inside. Inside. Still there inside. Clear.
Kind of let him go because I want to get down to the inside really.
Outside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Outside, clear.
Nice, past him. Now just try and get a groove and tyre safe as best we can. Not old, I reckon. No caution yet, but where's he going to rejoin? I think he's going to keep it in the right
You're in
direction.
the top 10.
And that's, yeah, I'm 9th now, moving up slightly thanks to that.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
I thought that guy was going to go for it. Ended up having to
Still
give it to
there,
him.
inside. Keep high. Keep high. Stay high.
I might have to just
Stay
try
high.
and stay ahead of him because you can't get the move done on the inside. I'll just clear him.
inside.
High side is hella fast. But I hope being off the low line for a few corners didn't just kill my tyres. Guy behind brush on the wall, I think. And very quick.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Stay low. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside.
Hey Isaac. Yeah, this is close
Car
stuff.
outside. Outside, clear.
Oh, I do not want to make it 3 wide.
Car outside.
Oh, it's scary when you're
Still
taking
there.
different lines like that.
Still there, hold your line. Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
Yeah, we're getting freight trained on the outside here, but in theory we're saving our
Right.
tyres better on the inside. Probably all 3 of us here that are kind of getting overtaken.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
3, oh dear.
Still hold. Outside, 2 wide. Stay low.
If this goes green a long way, which
Stay
so far
low,
it's going
there's a
green,
car on the high side.
then
Still there, hold your line.
I'm getting pushed on the back straight now. Oh dear.
Keep low.
feel like you're pushing the wrong guy, my dude. Push the guy on the outside and he can finish the pass and you can follow him through if you really want to get by it.
Still there, hold your line.
Sometimes. even in real life, they don't do it as much as in iRacing, but if you watched the Kansas race last night, they were most certainly doing that on occasion. The only NASCAR tracks in real life that have a strict no passing below that line rule, and on those tracks it's double yellow, are, I believe, just Daytona and Talladega. Maybe Atlanta too these days, but I actually don't know. Just because those are the, absolute full throttle ones.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
And it's extremely dangerous to try and
Keep low.
do it there, but these aren't really as
Clear
fast.
up top.
Obviously, if you're,
Outside.
oh
You're
shit,
in the
here we
middle,
go.
3 wide. Inside, 2 wide.
Yeah, I'll let them
Clear.
have that. I'll back it out completely. Yeah, obviously, if you are off the below the white line going into the corner and come up and just absolutely kill everyone, then yeah, no, that's definitely on you. But through the tri-oval like that, it's actually okay. And I mentioned Daytona and Talladega. Ooh, here we go. Oh, that was close.
Caution, yellow
Oh, that
flag.
was
They want
you could not be more close.
Pit road is closed
Oh
right now.
dear.
Catch star 23 car.
They were driving dumb though. Those are the two that made it 3 wide with me. That's why you back out and stuff like that. Like 2 people trying to make it 3 wide. It's like, nope, I'm actually just putting on the brakes. You can deal. You two can have it out. And look what happened. I am not wanting any part of it.
Pit road is now open.
Yeah, those super speedways though, technically in iRacing, no such rule actually exists about below the yellow line, so you can actually push the limit a bit more on that. But obviously, as I say, if you fuck up and take everyone out, then if you were below the line, then it's definitely on you in every case, I don't know if people are going to pit. One person thought about it but didn't. We're only 13 laps in. People further back are. If I was further back, I would possibly just top off with fuel, because we will need fuel.
Pit road is closed right now.
But that'll put me 30th or something, because I don't think many people pitted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, the whole back of the field did. I'd probably end up 20th to 25th or something, but that's still not great. Yeah, at Daytona and Talladega in real life, it is a hard and fast rule about no advancing your position below the double yellow line as it is there. That in real life, that is a proper rule. In iRacing, not so much, but yeah, if you fuck up below the white line, I think if you get reported for doing something stupid, they're always gonna put the blame on you. So, bit of a rule of thumb on tracks like this and in iRacing. Pretty much nothing, really. If it wouldn't be faster, but if you were to drive down here on a race lap, you could. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you touch the wall, you're gonna get, you don't want to be in the balls and grass. So yeah, those are the only track limits, but just because, they're places you just don't want to be, right? Yeah, you do get a 1x, an incident point for going on the grass on an oval even. So it is even programmed into the game. It is track limits, outside track limits to be on the grass. Well, the thing is with an oval, there's almost no and there's no place to gain time on an oval, right? Because you got banking. There's no reason to cut the corners. The exception being the tri-oval. But even then, I'm not sure it's actually... In real life, they don't do it often. They do it when they want to like get a little run on someone, but most of the time they won't do it.
Get ready,
Like, at least
going
here
green.
at Kansas, they don't. If you watched the race yesterday. Going green on the inside this time, which is nice because I
Post
can
carries off, time to do your job.
get down to the bottom and just continue tire saving.
Green, green, green.
Oh, I shifted early and I regret it.
Outside. Stay low.
Oh yeah, Phoenix. Phoenix, they absolutely drive all over that dogleg. But I feel like they designed it so that that's the point, you know? Oh, I should have shifted up earlier. I kind of almost made a massive error there, but... I'm forgetting I'm not in the ARCA car anymore. I actually have 5 gears in this, not 4. To be fair, even a lot of people there are not going below the white line.
Outside. Keep low.
That guy's really slow on entry. Not sure
Clear
why.
up top.
Good exit though. This 24 is a bit sus.
Car inside.
They're kind of a little bit all over the place. I might try and actually make a pass on them. Use this high line.
Still there, inside.
23 is going to be in my way though. Oh dear.
Clear.
Back to the bottom. I do not like the way 24 is driving. Right in the middle of the track.
Car outside. Outside, clear. Car outside. Keep low.
Ooh, he's pinching me down.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Oh,
Outside, clear.
fuck. That was bad.
Inside. Keep high.
Yeah, okay, as soon as I try and pass someone, I end up getting past.
Clear
Yeah, I just
inside.
wanted to be past 24, but he's managing to keep me behind, so... I just do my thing on the bottom and try not to worry about him. I feel like maybe I'm dropping some pace here. Maybe I've killed my tyres after all.
Outside. Still there, hold your line. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Outside, clear.
Oh shit. Looking at my HUD and driving into the wall, not a good idea. You can get away with a light brush in these cars, I believe. Oh, that was I didn't know whether to go down there or not, and ended up straddling it. That's not good either.
Outside.
See, how have I got on his inside doing that?
Keep low. Outside is clear. Car outside. Stay low.
Oh, I got by him.
Clear outside if you want it.
Nah. Oh, I'm pushing a bit.
Car inside. Still inside. Still there.
Gotta let him go.
Clear inside. Inside. Stay high. Clear.
Yeah, tighten this thing off exit. Good lord.
Kind of going back a bit. But I'm hoping I'm doing the right thing, just kind of looking after the tyres. Or trying to. I feel like I've done a bad job of past tense, but I'm just going backwards now, but maybe it'll sort of come back to me later in this run. Someone in the wall. That's a spot. 14th. Being caught by this guy behind massively now though. You have the outside.
Still there. Clear
It's
outside.
faster, you pass me easier on the outside, take it.
Outside. Keep low. Clear high.
Generally they're more stable than the ARCA cars, I think. The tyres don't wear as quickly, but you do longer races, so that's probably even more important about tyre saving in these races. But you're much less likely to like spin the tyres off of a corner, I think, in these, for me at least. But you know, you can easily understeer. Maybe that's the VRS setups as well. I use VRS for setups, and they definitely tend on the understeery side. This is you put up 2 this week. You put up a normal one and a loose version, but the loose one is still understeery in my opinion. So God knows what the normal one's like. He does give suggestions on how to loosen them up if people prefer it, but I never really have the time to tinker, and I don't trust myself to not make a bad decision with setup. Cheers, Jojo. Catch you later. Oh, big understeer. Worse for that guy. He put it in the wall. That guy disappeared. Not distracting at all when you're trying to make the car turn. Oh dear, he's blinking a lot. That's great. I feel like what I just did, getting on the power that early and slowly going up to the top, is I feel like it might be really bad on the tyres. getting dark on the track, a little cloud cover. Shit! Don't think I even got a 0 actually. I was such a light brush of the wall, but a brush nonetheless. I think that guy might have disconnected because we're 14th now. I think we were 15th a minute ago. The blinking guy never came back. Thanos got him. We're still just over a second off of this pack. It's gradually dropping back a bit more and more. Shit. I'm gaining on these people at the back of this group now. Just a bit. Got a guy behind us as well though. I'll get him the outside, he's looking to make a move.
Outside.
Looking to get a run.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there, hold your line. Outside, clear.
Yep, he's done the move. Maybe someone like that behind me is deciding, yeah, it's time to... Oh, he pitted actually at the first caution. I don't know whether he took tyres though, I couldn't say. But I know he pitted, I can see that on my race labs thing. Hey Ivano, how's it going? We are midway through a NASCAR race, and kind of going backward a little bit, although there's these two people ahead of this guy ahead of me. We are catching, because I think they have actually killed their tyres worse than I have. I've not done a good job, but they've done worse, so we're gradually catching them. A new mouse, what'd you get? Oh, someone's spinning.
Car up high. Go low. Caution, yellow flag.
I made the wrong choice there, but somehow I still managed to sort it out.
Right now. Catch
Oh my god.
Past the pace car. Catch 19 car.
Okay, there we go. So that's... Okay, that's alright. We can take tyres now. Take tyres and stick a whole bunch of fuel in it. That's alright. Rampage Triumph. I do not know that one. Yeah, I use a Logitech, what is it, G502 I think is what it's called. The wireless one of those. People say that's big and heavy. But it probably isn't that cheap.
Pit road is now open.
I don't even know. It's been so long since I've looked at mice, to be honest. I'm pretty happy with that one. But then again, I don't do any like pro gaming, you know. So honestly, anything's probably fine. I don't even use the buttons I've got on it really. Sometimes I set them up, but then they break because G-Hub is like that, and then I don't fix them. or the auto profile doesn't work or something stupid. Pretty sure that guy just straight up passed me on the way into the pits, but okay.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
That was hard to see, but oh well. Not the best entry, I think, but whatever.
That's it, go. Line up.
11th, we made up some spots in that. Whew. Decent.
Past the 28 car.
Hey, Toro Rosso. Yeah, good old yellow flags.
28 car.
I do like how it mixes everything up though. It's quite nice. Okay, I got full tank. Yeah, it was actually. So we are good to go to the end. What were our tyres like? Let's have a look at this, right? Yeah, so at the 70, 71 at the front, inside, and on the right, and then 87 at the back. So definitely getting the fronts more than the rears. But I kind of knew that from how it felt. Went through him like Taco Bell, oh my god. Ooh. Is it really? I imagine bucket seats are probably quite expensive. Anyway. 10,000, jeez.
Catch the 6 car.
I think when I eventually get a proper sim rig, I'm not even going to get a bucket seat. Because people say, like, you know, obviously bucket seats are useful in a real car for, like, G-forces and that stopping you moving, but, like, you don't have it in sim racing. Why not just get a comfortable, like, car seat? It would be nicer. I suppose a proper bucket seat is more authentic in a way, but screw that, I want to be comfy.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside. Catch the
Inside line
19
again,
car.
which is nice. I can go back into tyre saving mode. If it goes green all the way, I don't think we'll stop. So, gotta make it work. Oh, someone asked if Toyota raced in NASCAR, but I missed it and forgot. But yes, they do. I'm driving a Camry right now, and there's the number 7 on the right. Is a Camry. Not that car, but the car, the Moneyline sponsored car. Obviously, the Fords and Chevys are way more popular, and even I want to kind of switch to the Chevy because I think the Camaro looks so much cooler than the Camry at this point. But I begrudge buying the Camry because, you know, the NASCARs are identical, but you still have to buy each one in iRacing, and they're not cheap. So I think I might just stick with the Camry until the next gen, but that's probably a long time away. Yeah, normally rain simply means a rain delay. Oh yeah, on road courses they will now race in rain, and as of this year, short ovals, like mainly flat ovals, like the All-Star race at North Wilkesboro, or like Martinsville. Like if you watch Martinsville this year, that's already gone.
Car outside.
They'll have I believe they should have the wiper fitted and rain tires available, just in case. That's new for this year and it hasn't been needed yet. It might be a disaster, but we could see a rain oval race in the NASCAR Cup Series soon.
Outside clear.
I did a bit of NASCAR road course races early in the stream. I did the ARCA series at Watkins, Glen, and it was actually a lot of fun. And we got the win, which was amazing. Don't get a lot of wins in iRacing, so we take them when they come. Wasn't the strongest field, I will admit, but, you know, gotta take them when they come to you. I found ARCA at the Glen easier than these next-gen cup cars at COTA, which I did off-stream like a month or two ago, whenever it was. And these cars are kind of designed with being good on road courses in mind. But they're not easy still. At least, to be fair, the ARCA has a lot less power than these, which is probably where the difference comes in. But even the braking I felt was easier. But then again, you know, Glen doesn't have like super slow speed corners like COTA does. You know, the dodgy little Herman Tilke sections that COTA has, like at the final sector. Braking for those things is tough, but the Glen is more like fast sweeping corners for the most part. Even the bus stop is like a high speed chicane, really. I hope I'm taking it easy. I'm not really making any moves. I just want to stay behind this guy and keep my tires in check. I'm trying to hug the inside so that if the guy behind me gets a run, he'll take the outside and just pass me. I don't want to lose the inside. And to be honest, I feel like a lot of people are thinking that. Like, look at this guy. He doesn't go to the outside. He doesn't want me to make a move. I don't want to make a move either. But he's thinking I better make sure I keep the inside because I want to keep the tires alive down here. And I'm like, yeah, I'm doing the same. I'm going to also follow you down to the inside. If anyone wants to make a move, they can go on the outside and get it done super easy, but kill the tires in the process. Keep digging, the spotter says.
Outside.
There we go, guy behind wanting to make a move, but yep, go for the outside, have it, whatever you want.
Keep low.
Maybe he can still save the tires better than me despite going to the outside, in which case he's just better.
Still there. We're halfway in the race.
Halfway!
Keep low.
We're holding this guy off on the, oh dear.
Clear outside.
Oh, I didn't expect him to cut down. That was close.
Outside. Still there, hold your line.
Sorry, I'm struggling to look at chat with all these. Oh, yellow flag. Well, okay, we'll look at chat now.
Pit road is closed
Oh,
right
the 10 car
now.
got me?
10.
Nah.
You had the position when
That's
the yellow
lame.
flag came out.
Oh, we only lost one position somehow and all that. How many laps was that? Only 11. Ugh. I like the full Glen layout. The full Glen layout's good. I think the whole thing flows really nicely, in my opinion. Yeah, Sonoma's cool. And I was looking at the iRacing schedule.
Now open.
And unfortunately, week 13, where they do random stuff, is Sonoma week. Which is a shame, so I can't do this series. I can do the NASCAR iRacing series, which is longer races at Sonoma. So I could do that, and I might, because that sounds cool, but the regular series will skip Sonoma. I wonder if people will pit after 11 laps. No. No, they won't. That's fine, I'll just do the same. Maybe I should have done it and tried something different, but I don't know. Favorite NASCAR road courses? I guess Sonoma and the Glen. Like, those are just good tracks, in my opinion. I don't mind Kota, really, for what it is, but, you know, Sonoma and Glen are a bit more interesting than, Grade 1 F1 track. But as far as Grade 1 F1 tracks go, Kota's pretty cool. I am looking forward to watching the Chicago Street Circuit race this year. Seeing how that does. Like a full roster of cars in iRacing? Not for a long time. Not like a full roster anyway, because there's like a limit on... I think you can have 8 different cars in an iRacing race. Like, obviously as many of those cars as is reasonably possible, but only 8 different car models. Which makes multi-class endurance, like, super limited. That guy pitting now? Bit weird.
Pit road is closed.
Quite a lot of people pitted, actually. I think. Maybe it would have been smart to pit there and then be able to go a bit longer than everyone else.
Car 28 got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
Yeah, supercars and NASCAR together would be pretty awesome. I know supercars have gone to the States before. They did some races at Kota once. Well, thank you for the hydrate. I still have some Pepsi left. I have water too, but it's...
Let the
Well, I could reach it
car
probably.
by.
Not in the race, but under caution I can reach it. But I might move it now. That's closer now. Just once, was it? It was a lot. That was a long time ago, actually, wasn't it? It's probably 10 or so years ago, thinking about it, wasn't it? I want to say 2013 or 14 or something like that. I might be wrong, but that would be my guess as to when it was.
1 lap to green. You're on the outside.
2013.
this time.
Hey.
Catch start 29 car. Catch start
Outside.
29 car. Catch start 29 car.
Did they race at Abu Dhabi as well, or am I imagining that? They went to a few funny places around that period of time. Hey, wow, 2014, okay. Well, if they came to the UK, I would be there.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Not a great start, but oh well.
Outside. Still there, hold your line. Still
We got
there,
down to the
hold your
bottom.
line. Keep low.
Let's just carry on doing our thing. I think we might have some people with fresh tyres coming up behind us soon. Maybe. If it's green, we won't pit. Yeah. If if we get another caution, I will probably take tires at that caution. Only reason I didn't on that one is because we'd only done 10 laps on the tires, and no one else pitted. I mean, further back they probably did, but I didn't want to just be behind everyone. And I don't know. I'm not very good at making the right strategy calls in these. But if everyone there is staying out, maybe I should do the same. But I don't know. I'm winging it. I don't really know what I'm doing. Next caution definitely will take tires though, because there's no way. Like the tires can and should last to the end, but they'll be like way slower. So that's why those people that did pit under that 10-lap caution are in a really good spot if they've got decent pace as well, because and a good tire saving, because obviously they've got 10 laps less on the tires, right? So that just helps make it all the way to the end if it were to go green.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Shit! Where are they?
Clear outside if you want it.
Okay, so there we go.
Go low. Caution. Yellow flag.
Why is this
Line
guy
up,
trying to
single
fucking
file.
pass me?
Pit road is closed right now. Left up 23. Car by. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Where's the 23 car? I think they were like involved in that late, so now that they're probably crashing somewhere. And... oh god, my relative's going mad. He can't figure anything out. What's going on? Okay, I think he's close. I see him on the relative. Oh god!
Talking about.
Caleb, how far back are you?
Going on the one.
Checking up on the backstretch.
Unfortunately, that might have been
Pit road is now
that might have been caused by me. I notice every time I get caution, my CPU usage on my top thing on the top right that I think is not on the stream. It's like the iRacing, you know, performance monitor thing. My CPU bar goes like up massively. Like now it's gone down again. It's when the caution comes out for a little while, and I don't understand what that is. Oh man, iRacing runs so bad on my machine. I don't know why. God, I didn't take my tires. Whew.
Pit box in 10. 5. 3. 2. 1. Right here.
Oh god, yeah, it's really bad. Running so bad on pit road.
That's it, go.
Come on. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, all that blinking, that's me.
Be mindful, you only have one set of tyres remaining.
My PC is absolutely dying, apparently.
They want you in single file. Catch the 21 car.
We're down in 15s. What were we before?
Just doing some funky stuff.
Catch the 21 car.
It seems fine during the race. I'm hoping it goes down again. I was 12 before. I think maybe some people didn't take... well, to be fair, the people that pitted in that first caution probably didn't
Catch
pit.
the 21 car.
So that loses us a couple spots. Well, I wonder if some did only right side tires. That might have been a smart idea, considering how relatively little laps we've done on the left. But I don't know, there's still a way to go. I'd rather have all four.
Catch the 21 car. Pass the 17 car.
Oh god.
Pass the 17 car.
I might have to close. No, it's gone down again now. Oh yeah, God, it's running so bad, honestly. I might have to close YouTube Studio.
Pasta 13, car.
Yeah, I think I might. I'm gonna close YouTube Studio. No model for the rest of it. I can't fix put a PNG up because that would be impossible. Man, I need to figure out something. iRacing runs so bad, and no other game has this issue really.
1 lap to green.
Like, I understand that my
You're on the
FPS should
outside this
drop
time.
if I,
Sector 8, car.
like, obviously stream, record, and run VTube Studio, but it's nowhere in this bad. But I'm meant to be doing the Nürburgring 24 with a full 8 car models and massive track. I can't even handle 3 car models at Kansas. Like, even without, I know I'm still streaming and that, but I'm not even hitting 60 FPS. That's mad. Outside this time, but hopefully we can get down to the bottom somehow and see what we can do.
About to go green. Stay focused.
33, 34 to go.
Post car is off. Green flag, green flag.
It was a bad start, but then they all checked up at the
Car
front.
inside. Clear.
That was all a bit strange, but it led to us getting the inside.
Car inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Keep high. Stay high.
Maybe I'm being too racy
Still
here.
there. Inside. Clear. Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
I could, but I don't. If I run 30 laps
Outside
at the
is
top,
clear.
I think I will suffer at the end. I thought, like, last week at Dover, in the last run, there was a point where I thought, okay, I'm going to go for it. And I started pushing and not tire saving. And it was great. I was, like, I was running third at one point, catching the top 2, but then my tires just died. And there was still, like, 7 laps. And then I, like, went down to 5th or something. Still decent result, but, like, just those few laps of pushing, like, made me not able to continue to push to the end. So, 30 to go. I don't want to. I was a little bit aggressive a bit there, running some high lines, but I think honestly I might just leave it to 10 to go. Obviously, if I'd done more practice or just be more experienced, maybe I'd know exactly when to drop the hammer more, but I do not, so.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. Clear outside if you want it.
Oh god, someone going below the line. That is not what you want to do.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line. Outside. Clear.
Oh, cutting across me. Scary.
Outside. Still there. Clear up top. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Keep low. Stay low. Keep low. Stay low. Still there. Clear high.
Everyone's so aggressive. Once they get the inside clear, they take it. They're cutting it very close every time.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside.
Some people being quite aggressive. I just gotta hope that, like that pink car, for instance, I just gotta hope they're doing that too early. Whoa, 29 below the line again. I think it was him earlier. Don't say 3 wide to me.
Car outside.
I came off worse from that.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Didn't want to make it 3 wide, but I felt like I almost did. But, you know, I'm on the bottom with the run and I didn't want to check up,
Stay
and
low.
I did.
There is
And
a car on the high side.
now they're making it 3 wide on
In the
me.
middle. 3 wide. Car outside. 2 wide. Clear outside if you want it. Outside.
God, that guy
There, hold your line.
makes it 3 wide with on the inside with me and then almost wrecks the red car. Whew. The worst thing is if these are... Oh, here we go. Bloody hell.
Car
I do not
outside.
want to be here with these people right now.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Driving crazy. I'm just going backwards. I just got to hope they've all killed their tyres.
Clear
There's a
up
big
top.
stack up of cars in front of me and then a big gap. Wrecking nearly. Oh my god, they're gonna wreck.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low. Clear outside.
Okay. Somehow made it through that. Not sure what's going on right now. Yeah, unfortunately I'm in the middle of where it's going to be, aren't I? God, 29 keeps getting hit by people from behind. I think it's always the 17, isn't it? It's the same guy. Oh, great, exit there.
Stay low.
Well, there's 20 laps to go.
Stay low.
Annoyingly, I don't know if I can get up to that group at the front
Clear
now
high.
anyway without caution. We've lost so much time back here. Maybe I should run some Highlands. Oh, and the wall in front of me. Super scary.
Clear.
Not the best entry. I'm not used to running the Highline. I'm not very good at it.
Car inside. Keep high. Clear.
Oh
Car
shit!
inside. Stay high. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear. Clear.
I'm not very good at up high, honestly.
Keep high.
Fuck,
Clear
yeah.
inside. Car
Ah,
inside.
why'd I bother?
Clear inside. Car outside. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Stay low.
That's a lap down car anyway, I'm racing there. It's not even a lead lap, that one. What was even the point in that? Some bad blinking up ahead, and that's not me, I think. Now that it's sort of settled down, I'm sort of catching back up to these few. Just lost so much it being in the mess of it. Maybe I should have backed completely out, but still would have lost all the time. Tyres aren't feeling that great. Around the bottom, but I was probably pushing on the bottom, so it's still, you can still, you know, it's not like you don't lose any tyre life down there. I probably fucked him anyway. Might have to go for this one around the outside. Oh, look at that run off the corner. Don't hit the wall. Yep, he's going to cut right down on me, so that's not an option. Right up on me, rather. Pretty sure if you did that in a real Cup Series race, the guy behind would pretty much just wreck you. Now we're being caught by people on the lead lap. How's this guy incredibly quick? All of a sudden. Oh man, now I'm getting loose. For the first time ever.
Outside.
Fucking
Still
hell.
there, hold your line. Clear outside.
Yeah, we've not done well on the tyres at any point in this race. We are going to struggle to get top 20. I just hate that, like, everyone else in that massive battle, like the pink car up ahead that was super aggressive, they're fine. They did a better job than me despite being even more aggressive. Oh, I have to lift off the throttle so much. Such bad exits every time.
Got 10 laps to go.
Next car behind his position. Not far off these guys ahead, but not close enough to get stuck in, and with how much my car is understeering, I'm not sure what I can even do if I do get up to them. I'm worried about this guy behind, who is looking much quicker than I am. Oh god, they're almost going to go 3 wide.
Car outside. Go low. Still there. Clear high. Outside. Outside, clear.
Lap car kind of scared that guy from trying to make a move, but it won't be long. Still getting close to these guys. Oh, there's only like 5 laps left soon. Brushing the wall, getting away with it. Yeah, I had to turn it off because iRacing was running so badly. My CPU usage was going crazy. Hello, yellow, by the way. Welcome to me struggling with an understeery car. We won't turn. But hey, some people are struggling more than me. We're actually, this guy is for position. We're going to lose one behind in a minute, but maybe we can gain one back on the 14. And maybe the 2 ahead, but
You got 5 laps to go.
5 laps to go is not a long time to do all that. And I'm not exactly a million miles an hour faster. I should probably run the top for the last few laps. What can we do in the last 3 laps? Lose spots because we suck.
Still there at the bottom.
At least that
Still
one's
there,
actually
hold
not
your
for
line.
position.
Clear. Car inside. Still there. Hold your line. Still there at the bottom. Clear. Two left to go. 2 to go.
Oh, I'm loose. Fuck. It's loose up there. Holy shit. Should have been the end of the race.
Car inside. Still inside. Clear. Car inside. White flag. Stay smooth. Clear.
I might run the bottom on the last lap because I'm going to die otherwise.
Car outside. Outside is clear.
Oh, I've got to go for the outside again, I think. Just to defend
Car
off the
inside.
corner.
Stay high. Clear. Inside. Keep high.
I think I'm going to get it. 15th.
Clear.
Yep. Oh, such a fight for 15th when my goal was top
Check
10.
a flag. Check a flag.
Once again, run a whole season
Okay,
of these
we'll
and
get it
I
next
still
time.
not 1 ounce of understanding how to drive the car. At all. Completely missing the mark on tyre saving on both of the long runs. No pace at all. My laps at the end, 30 into 32s for the last 6 laps or so. Leader did actually hit 32s, but I had a little bit of a run on 14th, but only because I took the high line. Like really, I almost lost 15th more than I almost got 14th. Lots of 31.7s for a long time. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. 9.8, yeah. Nappy slowly reeling in the cash. It's bloody 30 FPS. Like, I don't really understand how iRacing is so much worse on my system than every other game and every other person's system. Like, no, it's separate from the betting bot thing. Has a different currency to the to channel points. It'd be kind of nice if it linked in, but it doesn't. So it's just another name for another point system. They're useless other than for betting on the bet bot. I just wanted to look. I wonder if it's something to do with like if my CPU is overheating, but it wouldn't affect just iRacing if that were the case. Surely, it doesn't make any sense. And the temperatures seem okay. The highest number on here is 73. Let me open Feature Studio. Yeah, if it oh, is that what Benelux is? Like, I know, it's just the, oh god, it's just the first letters of each of the countries. I never knew that. Like, I knew the area that it was, but didn't know that's how it works. It just looks like a word. I've never seen it capitalized like that. It's different to DEATCH, because that just doesn't even look like a word. Diatch. Oh dear. I know my CPU is okay. I just can't play iRacing. I don't get it. What was I actually doing here? I was trying to look at incidents. If there were any. Any of note. McLaughlin. That's one hell of a name. Oh, that was the guy that went through the grass early on. Oh, yeah, I forgot to answer that. That was happening in the crazy bit. I did not see that. I will have to see what that is. What is it? I mean, I guess I can tell what it sounds like, but it sounds cool. Except the fact that it's R-Factor 2. Probably. That's cool. Is that modded content then? Oh, only 4 hours? Lame. Reminds me of that thing I was talking to you about ages ago, the idea of that, like, Le Mans with, like, random cars. Oh, that was... Oh, I forgot about that. That was right in front of me, wasn't it? This was close. I knew they were racing like crazy, but... In fact, where was the 3 wide moment as well? Yeah, here. These two make it 3 wide. And I just get out of it. I don't want anything to do with it. And then... he tries to make it 3 wide again, but takes out the 7 in the process. Oh, so lucky. So lucky. Look at my FPS die right now. 30 FPS right now. 40. It's mad. Absolutely mad. Oh, right behind me. Didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, I went past that. Most of these incidents aren't crazy. Lots of wall brushes. Oh, yeah, I almost died twice. Do I come past this? Yeah. And then as soon as the caution comes out, I start flickering. Haha. So weird. I made the wrong choice. And then look at everyone flicker. They're gone! I made the wrong choice because I saw that happening, and I don't know why I keep my foot in, quite frankly, because it's almost certainly going to be a caution at that point. I'm trying to go low, and then I realised, shit, is he going to go all the way down? And I haven't gone up. But then I decided to go up. And it's actually not too late. And then everyone disappears. As soon as the caution comes out, my CPU usage goes absolutely insane. And I can't actually render cars anymore. Bizarre. Oh. That was interesting. Oh god, it's flipping so much, it's impossible to even watch the replay. Well, my CPU usage is fine now, but because the replay was recorded at that point, it's still like that. Like what? Oh, this is just the end. Okay, that's the end. Apparently. Right. What was the damage on that one? I surely lost some of my rating on that, I would think. Yeah, well, only -6. Like, I feel like I should have lost more, but still. Started 10th, finished 15th. Yeah, not really happy with that in any way, but oh well. Maybe next week something will click and I'll improve. Maybe next week. I did somewhat decent at Dover, but still screwed up the tire saving. Where is the next one? Oh, I'm not going to do the next one, because I'll be... next weekend I'm doing the 24 hours of the Nürburgring. So I probably won't bother... Unless I do one on, like, Monday, I'm not going to do Darlington. Which is kind of annoying, because that kind of sounds interesting. More interesting than Texas, which is the following week. That should be North Wilkesboro, but for some reason it's not. It's kind of lame. And then, well, the next week is bloody Charlotte. Which means it's the Coke 600 week. And I do plan on running that, but it's going to be a late one if I do. And oh god, I'm going to suck so bad at it as well. But yeah, Charlotte 600 mile race. That's creeping up faster than I want it to. That's partly why I'm running this every week this season, is like to get better at it for that. But currently, I still suck at it, so... Whatever, we'll just go into the Coke 600 and see what happens, I guess. But we'll do what we can. Yeah, I'm going to see who I have to raid, because I'm going to end the stream there, probably. But, no, let's look at the up next page. Look at the up next page. A lot is up in 1 minute. There's a bit less. Street stock, nah. There's very little that I would hop into randomly. Very little. $15 minutes. Nah. Well, there is Rallycross, but nah. Yeah, gonna have a look at who to raid. Thank you for watching. As I say, next stream I might do a Crash 3 stream in the week, maybe. But if not, it'll probably be Sunday or Saturday night with the Nürburgring 24 hours. So that'll be the next one. We're gonna raid the Italian Jojo, who was in the chat earlier. They're doing ranked races on Raceroom, so we're going to head over there in a sec. Yeah, so cheers for watching. Keep an eye out for Crash stream if it happens. Otherwise, I'll be back on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So catch you then. Cheers for watching.